Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, number 18. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Tommy Edman at the plate and takes high there.
First pitch, 120.
And that one is lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Edman around second. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Up and in, ball one.
No strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And another ball. Paul Goldschmidt in the St. Louis on deck circle. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Edman, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Goldie in his 13th season, 36 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground to the left. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting 4.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Dylan Carlson.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off throw to first. Wynn dives back in safely. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starting pitcher, it's Sonny Gray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Nico Horner leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Just missed. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these guys know what to do when men are on.
Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. This is Dylan Carlson. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Horner has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That clips a corner.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
In the air, out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Lars Nootbaar at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Two outs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom.
Gray back to work. And there's a ball. Gray, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And another ball. Out towards right center field. Wind settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
There's a swing and a miss. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That one missed. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Dansby Swanson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
There's a swing and a drive. Edman going back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, and the count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. The wind and the pitch. No. Just missed.
1-0.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate. The other way, and it stays fair.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here is Brendan Donovan. Man at first, one away. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Goes, great throw. Caught stealing.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And here it comes. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. And he deals. And downstairs. That misses. And that's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher.
Runner takes off and a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Redbirds up by a run here in the last half of the third. And that one missing low. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. This one popped up right side. Goldie sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Nick Madrigal. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side, Goldie. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the inning. Cubs leave one. They're down 1-0. Start of the fourth. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And ball one. The 1-0. And a strike. Good eye right there. Top of the zone for a called strike. He goes down looking. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Mason Wynn. And he's already singled in this game. There's the strike.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field.
Now
Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Wilson Contreras.
1 gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
And up next for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson.
No,
That
that's
one
a
a little
ball.
bit high, and it's 1-0. Carlson, 25 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over .450 in his last 10 games. Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Win off of first with 2 away. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3-1.
3 balls,
A
1
rare
strike.
3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. So the Cards strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom 4, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
The wind of the pitch. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And it's even up.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. That's down and in.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wisdom stands in now, looks at that
1
one
ball,
inside.
no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And that's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And it skips in the dirt. Two on the way. Got him. And there's 2 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one catches the zone, and a count 1-2. Bounce to third, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Suzuki gets back easily. And the 1-0. Upstairs.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And the pitch.
No. 3 balls. No
Ian
strike.
Happ waits on deck. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And the righty deals. That one finds the zone. Full count now. And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So up next, Ian Happ. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Cooper Jerpy getting loose out there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. And a curve misses outside. That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. Righty delivers.
Ball.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And another ball. Christopher Morel, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Right-hander kicks, deals. In there, sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. Nootbaar checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. Wouldn't
Ball one.
chase that time. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Up and in. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And now the lefty. And another ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here comes Tommy Edman. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Wicks up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Smiley also throwing. The pitch.
That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Over to first, and he's saved. He swings and fouls one off. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball there. Two outs. Got him swinging. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Cooper Jerpy.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. His first at bat was a strikeout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
This to third. Arenado to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Wynn pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next to hit, Nick Madrigal.
Foul ball.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. That's a strike. Misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, nobody on. To third, Arenado. And that's the third out. Cubs get one on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jordan Wicks.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And a pitch. And that's outside. 1-0.
You know, these Cardinals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Digging in, Mason Wynn. And a sac bunt here. Wisdom. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Now 1-1.
One ball. One strike.
The pitch. And fouled off. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. On the ground, could be two. Flips for one, back to first, and that is a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And here is Dylan Carlson. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Cody Bellinger.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ripped on a line, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. And here it comes. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Here comes Wisdom around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1. And that's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One out. Runner at second. Now here is Dansby Swanson. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now, Ian Happ, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Bounce to the left side. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's two. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And we are tied. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Keegan Thompson.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Walker having a lot more success on the road this season. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to the left. Finds his way through, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now it's going to be, and he lays one down the left side. Morel goes to second, safe there. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. The shortstop takes the ball.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Pitch misses there. 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The 1-0. On the ground, a short could be 2. To second, that's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Yency Almonte gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And he can't make the play. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Giovanni Gallegos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Keenan Middleton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Romero, the lefty, warming up as well. And he deals. And another ball. Now all even up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Yan Gomes. Gallegos, 32 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. The Cubbies trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Ball 1 there. Ground ball, Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's already homered here in this one.
No.
First pitch just misses. In there at the knees for a strike. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. That was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
And now it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
No outs, runners at first and second. Got him. And now one away. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To third might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. right now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Keenan Middleton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Cubs,
And the batter now, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
The pitch. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And the righty deals.
Ball, no. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. This to center field. Edman going after it. Brings it in. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The pitch. Here's the strike. One down, base is empty. And another ball. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Wisdom stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right-handed reliever. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Seiya Suzuki to bat next. The Cubs down by a pair here in the second game of the series. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
New pitcher now, Ryan Helsley.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tying run at the plate. Popped up. Wynn settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merriweather.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one way inside. And a pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Out to short. Swanson. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The 3-1. In the air, out towards right center. Bellinger drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. That one's in there. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That to right. Suzuki on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the ninth. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Helsley, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a pitch. Fought off foul. High fly ball out to center field. Edman in position. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the left
He's
fielder,
2 outs away. Ian Happ digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Not
1-0.
even close there. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Righty to the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
the third baseman, number 5.
1 out left for the Cubs. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2 down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals, even this series, up at a game apiece.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649.